see the road.
Yeah.
When a car went by, you could not see a car.
No,
Although once we have beautiful flowers in here, everybody's going to want to come in. You know, they're going to come in here and pick them. So now that they can see them. So then that's our from that little ridge back to the cedar trees.
So it happens an awful lot faster with the heavy equipment.
You know what? This guy's great. You know?
They're pointing out to me that the creek has mostly been lost, although you can see the remnants of it where we are right now. There's still a little bit of water flowing, but it's meandering and mostly up in this direction. It's mostly stuff that looks like that.
Well, it's
sinkholes.
Subterranean.
Yeah. Where I'm standing right now would have been inside this kudzu like that. And as I come around, you'll see what Danny has done in terms of clearing it out. And as I stand here, if I pan right, you can maybe make out just over there the remains of the lane, which basically would only go that much farther before turning into that. We are about to the end of what used to be the cedar field, and I want to give you guys a shot of our pine trees. There's one. They're still kind of skinny, but they're nice and straight, the way we were advised they'll be. And this is looking back up the road, and you can see there's a lot of them. Carol says that the forester says they're not impressive, so wait at least a few more years. Mike says there's bigger ones a little further down. I'll wait till we get a big one and I'll shoot that.
But yeah, this is
The old creek crossing.
so this is where the high road and the low road went off.
Oh, say that again.
This is well the road you can see is the high road.
Yep.
The low road is no longer there.
Here's a nice shot of some straight, proud loblollies that we planted. We're on the high road, not quite down as far as the foundation in the lower field. And here's a little road that the hunters have cut off to the left that goes to the power line, which is where we suspect they do most of their hunting. And this is continuing along the high road. Here's a bit of unfortunate development. We're standing pretty much at the power line, and this is the landfill that's our new neighbor to the back. Nobody's really heard any noise from it yet. And all this used to be a lot more open, and now it's woodsed in, and now the high road basically comes out at this tower. And you can see this is kept nice and open by the power company, and over there
And the hunters.
and the hunters, and there's one of their hunting blinds right there. We assume that they no longer hunt up by the house where there's kids. Several changes up around the house. The woodshed, the oil house, and the hen house are all down. But check out this restoration on the metal shop. I mean, it's really nice in here. He's completely restored that to its former glory. It looks like it's a garage now, but It's really nice. And he's doing big things on the barn. Here's the reveal on the progress on the barn. Pretty remarkable. There's new construction everywhere. Quite a restoration. But as you can see, most of the working part of the dairy house is now not in evidence. But the two old barns, this is the kind of neat thing, is it gives you a nice view of the two old barns that you didn't used to get. Piled here in Granddaddy's peach orchard is the refuse of the barn. Obviously a big hunk of the silo there. And then various different sheds and stuff that were back here have all been piled there. Probably get burned away at some point. Looks like there's also some yard cleanup and stuff here. Quite a pile. Here's another view of all the great progress on saving the barn. Here's looking from the back side of the old barns, and there ain't nothing on the other side of it anymore. And then back here is still in need of some care and attention. I don't really know what his plans are in terms of whether to save or knock down. Here are the cement or more permanent portions of the dairy operation. Those is milking stands and the foundations for the silos.
I mean, he's got them all done this way.
And here's the rest of the pan around. So here's what cedar trees grow into when they're not encumbered by all this other growth. Nice and thick and standalone. We're breaking for lunch. This is a burn pile of Mike's. He's out here working every weekend, taking down kudzu and scrap and keeping the place cleaned up. Those nice roads we were walking on is down to Mike, and Carol helps too.